I've had a privilege of having to watch some of your talks and from your posts, and I think I have listened to you live as well on the audience. So
Yep.
yeah, I guess the first question that I have is, who is Katleho?
That's a very good question. Every time that question is asked, it's a question that goes straight to your identity. And so it forces you to think about priorities. And so for me, when I ask myself that question about who is Katlego, it starts from my identity as a believer, as somebody who is born again, who is a Christian. And for me, that is very, very important because, in life I will achieve and in life I will fail.
Yeah.
But who I am as a believer, as a Christian, tells me that my identity and my potential always draws from Jesus. So that will never change. So that's the first part. And in terms of my identity, that's how I always see myself. Sometimes I'll make people proud, sometimes I won't. But my
Yeah.
identity is always secure. And then what am I? That is a different question. Maybe that is linked to that. And many people tend to expect the what part to come out of the who question. But what
Yeah.
I am is an actuary. I come from a rural village in Limpopo called Mamaolo. I
Oh,
grew
big.
up there. Yes, yes, yes. You're my Kelwan. You are a neighbor, Mkaya there, that side, eh?
Yeah, I just come from the far north there.
Yes, that's our hometowns, that's where we come from. But yeah, I grew up in that village, Mamaolo, went to a neighboring township, Leboahomu, did all my schooling there, then went to the University of Cape Town, studied for actuarial science, graduated, and then eventually through the Actuarial Society of South Africa, I became an actuary. So that's
Yeah.
one side of my profession, and there's a lot that goes into that. On the other side, in parallel, I have also been building myself as a public speaker.
Yeah.
And I actually did it in parallel to building my actuarial profession. And that is very important. I didn't so much as to park it and say, let me just focus on being an actuary and that's all. But I tried to do it in parallel. So I'm a public speaker. I've spoken in quite a wide variety of settings, as you've touched on. I've given keynote addresses
Yeah.
in institutions like two of the big four banks in South Africa, conferences. But I also do the other side of public speaking. Yes, which is MCing. So I
Yeah.
do MC weddings, which are very interesting, fun, lots of fun, but exhausting. Corporate gigs as well. So
I hope
that's
I'll,
a
I
nutshell.
hope I hope I'll be inviting you to MC Man. Who
Ah,
knows?
we're looking forward to that. That's exciting. I'll hold you to it. It's exciting times, exciting times. We are looking forward to that. I hope you're not too close to 30. I saw a meme that was saying, I'm realizing that if I want to get married by 30, I need to start dating someone next week. And so, cool.